Every culture has to grapple with the question of what does it mean to be us, to be here right now? What do we value? How do we live together? What's our future going to look like? What do we think about our past? What kind of sense do we make about our journey? Anthropology is at the center of all those questions.
The importance of anthropology lies in what it has to say about culture. There are really very few problems that we have today, either locally, nationwide, or globally, that don't involve some aspect of anthropology.
Anthropology sits at the interface between humanities and reaches broadly out towards the sciences. As a land-grant institution and a Research One university, Purdue creates a lot of opportunities, both for our research and our teaching.
Purdue's a wonderful place to conduct the research that I do because of their emphasis on the applications of social science and biological research. For me, food security is a grand challenge because of my research interest in the evolutionary trajectory of the human diet.
I came to this department in 1977, and with the creation of an autonomous department in 2008, I became the longest employed as well as the eldest. Certainly no one leaves anthropology for even however brief the interaction without benefit and insight.
We are providing our students with a conceptual and methodological toolkit for thinking about the incredibly complex challenges that we're facing in our homes, on our campus, the state of Indiana, our country, and the broader world.
We do have the option to learn applied methodologies, and this can very well be integrated with biological and public health work. We also have students who have gone on to be fully funded in medical school programs.
When I started out, I was a practitioner working every day with frail older people in the community and watching them live in a world that wasn't designed for them. So now I work with a lot of younger people who design things for that world, and part of the excitement of it is trying to build a better, more inclusive world that works for everybody.
It's been really enlightening in the way that I've realized how problematic the teaching of history is, especially for kids. So the idea moving forward is to create educational material that can be useful for kids.
The theme that runs through a lot of the teaching I do and that my colleagues do is how do you think about your role as somebody who's going to move the world forward. And in a world that is so intercultural, it's becoming vital that we have anthropologists at the table.
We have the benefit of being able to design an applied program that is also mixed in with research and theoretical orientations. In recent years, we've opened a lot of different centers, medical humanities, there's the EPICS program, and a lot of these sorts of centers bring together scholars from across campus.
One of the main elements of my work is addressing issues of sustainability. Anthropologists really are great at addressing equity and rights and justice. As we know, conservation issues are really one of the most pressing challenges, and without inviting local communities to have that conversation with us, we're really missing a key element that will help humanity in general.
Celebrating our 10th anniversary, and it's a moment for us to reflect on all the progress we've made, and we're continuing to grow as a department and fully taking advantage of all that Purdue has to offer.
I work in Uganda along the mainland and island shores of the world's largest body of fresh water.
I've worked for the past 15 years with the Kayapo peoples.
I'm an applied environmental and cultural anthropologist.
I was one of the first people to study western gorillas in the Congo Basin forests.
Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Russia.
I answer biological questions using archaeological data.
The impact of refugee law and policy.
The use of native copper in the Arctic.
My favorite thing about anthropology is that it offers endless possibilities of how and what to explore about humanity. In almost any aspect of human life, anthropology has something to offer.